Hello, Godly, Oli, whoever's letting me watch this video that I send it to and all that. Today, I'm back in LCSO with somewhat of another abuse report. Is this guy still on the call? Yep, you're still on the call. Anyways, but today, the thing with the call, or with this abuse report, is these two sheriffs. Which, my little buddy right here is also recording, but while he's recording, he found a little situation with this. Two EXPs doing their job and all that, but their response shots fired. But there's more to this. Hold on. Don't do that, disturb. Okay, but apparently, two sheriffs are not doing their job. Yes, I am right. Yes, that's what I said. They are not doing their job. Apparently, there's shots. I've been told by my little friend here, he's making shots fired calls, making 1080 calls, all that. Oh, not 1080s, but making reckless driving calls, calling the 911 many times, and they did nothing. They did not ask 911 what's your mercy. They did not say anything. Yes, Godly. Your sheriff deputy and your one PTO or patrol officer are both doing nothing. Also, that's not all to my abuse reports. Godly, I've sent you a what was it? A message about my first abuse report. I will admit, I may have changed little things of it, but in this recording, I'm going to tell you. Okay then, exactly what happened. So, I'm patrolling all that. We leave LCSO. Is it LCSO? Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we left that. Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know. You have to stop hitting these RHPD stuff. Anyways, but yeah, we're there and all that. We're driving, or I'm driving and all that. 55 and all that. Ollie Marps was Ollie underscore. I don't even see the underscore. That's weird. Anyways, Ollie Marps was going 22 and 55. It was nighttime. School is not in session, therefore we can go 55 in the school zone. But as we're driving, did that just kill me? I don't know, but I'm gonna have to leave the game now. I didn't mean to touch that spawner. Should we join? Gotta rejoin because I accidentally joined that team and had to leave. Anyway, so, but yeah. So driving and all that, and they pull me over. Or wait, this is what driving. Like, hey, you're going a little too slow and all that. I'm like, oh look, it's the dotted line. I said to myself. So I'm driving. I pass him. I look up, and it's a red light. But I saw on the other side, it just turned green. And I was right on the line when apparently it turned red. So I didn't have enough time to actually stop. So they said I just ran a red light, pulled me over, or tried to pull me over. So I kept moving up, like, trying not to get killed. So Ollie's behind me, I'm moving up a little bit more, waiting for Carson's behind him, waiting for Carson to move to the side, and they say, oh, let's code 5 this and all that. I'm like, don't, and I told them that I'm moving up for Carson to pull over. So Carson went right in front of me, but before all that, Ollie told me to stop moving my car, So I did, and that's when they said they were going to code 5 it. So I said, Carson, move your car back to where it's supposed to be. You're not code 5 in this. And Carson tells Ollie to move his car, or to go in for a tase and all that, break the window and all that. So Ollie grabs his gun, grabs a Glock 18 like this, goes up to the window, so he sticks his gun through the window, says in the Discord voice chat, breaks window. Didn't say anything in chat, nothing to indicate that it's roleplay, nothing at all. But yeah, that happened. And he said, Carson said, tase. I said, if you tase, it's gonna be FRP because you not actually roleplay that you broke the window and you're supposed to have a baton, not a gun. And he said, so he tased me. I said FRP. Carson's car, or here's Carson's. Let's use this as Carson's car. So I changed my mind. Changed my mind. I was like, wait, don't. Let's use this whole thing as Carson's car. Half of it. But Carson's at least like right here at the tail light side of the car. I was at the headlight side of the car, and he cuffs me, and magically ends up right where I was. Yes. Anyway, so they're doing all that. So I said I have to leave to go eat dinner, and I did eat dinner. It's really good. But they said, well, if you leave, you'll be banned for leaving custody. I'm like, I said I have to go eat dinner. I told them that I also have to leave, exit out of the game. I had no choice. And my mom kept calling me and all that. But they continued to ignore me. And they said, they kept saying all this. And so I was like, I have to go. Bye. Left the game. They said, well, he's going to be banned for leaving custody and all that. And I was ready to leave the call. I was going to leave the call, and I said, you can't get me banned because when I said I have to go, you're required to let me go. Especially if the excuse, or I don't like using the word excuse in this instance because it always makes me feel like when someone says it always makes me feel they're think I'm lying, but what they said and all that. But I took it. I said I actually have to go eat dinner. Like, well, you say you have to go eat dinner, but it's on calm. Like, that's why I'm leaving the call right now. Left it and all that. And yeah, I'm gonna have the recorder on, and from now on, I'm gonna get dashboard cams if anything like this happens again. But anyways, let's show this. But yeah, apparently, this guy right here, and this guy right here, just did what they just did.
I recorded that.
So did I. Okay. Ollie, Godly, whoever else, you saw that, right? Of course you did, because I was recording that. You saw them abuse. You saw them right when I spawned in. You saw him cuff me, but I didn't leave in cuffs. Well, I did leave in cuffs. I had to go eat dinner, and I told them that. And thank you guys. Continue recording and all that. And we're going to watch the clock at this time. So they removed me, let's say, at this time, 7:38. The maximum time they can hold me is 10 minutes. We're going to wait 10 minutes. If they don't say anything, don't say I can leave 10 minutes, about 10 minutes, which will be 7:48, got a good reason to ban them. Because, godly, I know you're doing favoritism. Because if you would, Ollie would no longer be in the group for the last situation he had, because had 2 recordings and multiple witnesses from the last situation. I just got that recording. Same way I did this. Godly, if you don't do anything about this, and if they don't say I can leave in about 10 minutes, and you don't do anything about this, there's my proof that you're doing favoritism. Godly, I'm not calling you out. I'm not trying to call you out or anything. I'm just saying, if you weren't favoritism or favoriting them, you have at least banned them or kicked them out already for everything they have done. And Ross Gamer, I told them about the other things.
Did you read what he said? He said you have 6 minutes left.
6 minutes left, so that'll be about 7 minutes. He kept me in here about 7 minutes. Ross Gamer, please tell the please tell the awesome admins of what they were doing the whole time when you called in shots, called 911 multiple times. Tell me what happened. Oh, Rebels Gamer, it's your turn. Rebels Gamer, they can hear you.
So?
I just told I give up. But yes, Godly, Ollie, this is true. This is what happened. My good friend Roblox Gamer or Roblox underscore Gamer 1416, this dude right here, he called in 911 multiple times for a drunk driver, or at least I know he called in pretty sure one time for a drunk driver or a recklessly driver. They did nothing, did not respond. He also called in a shots fired, which is a high priority call, one that they are surely required to go to when called in. As you just saw there, they were not AFK.
And Ollie just said unavailable. If you're gonna, what's more important than a drunk driver?
Oh, what did Carson say? How many more minutes?
It wasn't Carson said 4 minutes left, but Ollie said unavailable to my drunk driver call.
What is that? So I got in here at 58 or 38. Yes, please do not judge me, admins. Yes, I am getting a calculator for this. Don't judge me. Because school's out. I'm tired as heck to even do the math myself. So, I've been at 38. I've been at 7:38. So, and he said 4 minutes at 7:41. Let's do that math correctly. 41. Let's do 38. That would equal 3 minutes. So that would mean that he would be holding me in here longer than he said. Or he's just horrible at time. Like I am sometimes. But, Godly, Ollie, whoever. If you not, because if anybody else would abuse their RFG stick or remove game baton, you would suspend them. They just abused it right there. And all along cuffed me. So if you don't do anything, I will know.
Wow, seems legit. There's 2 calls going on.
I just stole money from the bank YouTube. Anyways. But yeah, so bunch of calls going on as you can see in chat. There's a robbery, there's a Rex driving Black Silverado. The sound is pretty low. Let's turn it up. So
I might lose connection or something.
Okay.
Because it's literally storming right now.
But no sirens. I don't hear any sirens. So there's a bank robbery. And there's Rex driving Black Silverado.
And a right.
And shots fired. And they're not doing anything. You hear it too, Godly, Ollie, right? Because I have sound on. Should be able to hear it. They're not responding to these high priority calls. At least one of them I know is definitely a high priority. And they're Lincoln County Sheriff's Department. And they're on patrol as Lincoln County.
Apparently Godly's on in chat, I think.
He is online.
B-Scout, he said you can leave and rejoin.
Hold on a sec. Go back to trusty calculator. So at 39, they said how many minutes? Like, scroll up. There should be a thing that says there's one person. It should be under where you said oh, and that counts tags for me. It said B Scout blank minutes. What does that say?
They basically first said the B Scout 6 minutes left, and then just recently they said 4 minutes left.
Okay. So we got this. So at 42. So let's say. So it's like up our two is 39. So we're at 38. Sure. 39. As you see, my terrible math. Anyways, so terrible math.
I wonder what Godly will say now after he sees our videos.
Yep, Godly. Seriously, anybody else, you would immediately kick them out of LCSO if they abuse their RFG baton. Carson did it. And we also got evidence of Carson not responding to these high priority calls. Same with Ollie Marks. So, how do you think? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep favoriting them? Or are you just gonna actually do something for once? Godly, please don't kick me out, suspend me or any of this for calling you out like this. I'm just saying, you watched on my video of them abusing the baton. Right when I spawned in, they came up, arrested me, and removed me. That's abuse of tools. You saw that they were waiting there, waiting for me to show up. And they never called themselves 10-7. So, they are still able to respond to those calls that were called out. But they didn't. So, Godly, I'm gonna ask you one time. Please. Please, for once. Don't be like Tommy. Tommy was favorites or be favoriting Carson. Carson last time I checked got OIC because of favoritism. Now Carson has an RG stick, abused it, and was deputy sheriff. And if nothing happens, it's gonna be favoritism. And Carson also said, may I recall, may I quote, or I'm gonna say and quote, that Carson, or not quote, but Carson did say that when he joins RHB, he's gonna join right in as corporal. So basically he's gonna be free ranked to corporal right when he joins RHPD. You guys don't free rank anybody like that. Yes, when Tommy's here now, Grant, yes, he did free rank some admins. I do that too. I try to fill the admin positions long before I fill any other positions. Godly. If you guys accept him, make him a corporal, but you guys don't do that to anybody else, it's favoritism. And I don't want you guys to be known as people with favoritism or like anybody. It's bad repetition of only a group or being an admin. I might try to find a way just so this video is only public to you. And when I do, I'll definitely make sure.
I'm apparently getting pulled over just for sitting at Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. But let's look at chat again. So he said I can leave, right? Right? Or let's give her.
Yes, he said you can leave.
So he said, B Scout, you're done. If I join back here and he removes me, that's some more evidence that you can actually kick him out. Don't want that. That was something I already sent you. Godly. I'm not trying to say you're favoritism or favoriting certain people. It's kind of obvious a little bit. But Carson's not fit to be W sheriff or at least have a RFG stick. But yet he does. Why is that, Godly? Why does he still have it? Why does he still have an RFG stick? When you just watched him abuse it. And Rosker, did you say you got a recording of him abusing it on me?
No, because I don't know where you were, and I don't know where they were. But if he
they were at LCSO staying upstairs waiting for me to join. But
if he removes you this time, something has to happen, because I'm leaving my recorder on while I'm uploading videos.
Well, he's still sitting in here, doing nothing. Yeah, Godly, message I sent you of what happened the first time. I will admit, I lied to that. But it wasn't all entirely a lie. Carson did go in front of me when I told him. Carson did go in front of me, but not immediately. It's the only thing I lied about. That's like the only line. Did go in front of me, but not immediately. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was driving all that, saw the light yellow, I was passing Ollie Marks. As I passed him, he decided, or as I passed him, the light turned red. I was at the line. I was at the intersection by MHQ, between MHQ and Industrial. But as I passed him and all that, I give a better example of what I was doing. So we're at the pole. Let's move up a little bit more towards the memorial, waiting for Carson to get to the side. But he wouldn't. I was going. It's not helpful in this gear. I was going like this. That's what I was doing. They decided to code 5 it. They didn't say I ran. They just decided to code 5 it. If I recall, when you're doing a 10 or a 1038, the only time you can code 5 it is if the person has indeed ran or tried to run. I don't like running that much, and I know better not to run from officers as a sheriff or RHP unit. So you guys know, been here a lot, I know the rules. I know what can happen if you break the rules, because I've seen it a lot. May I ask, why would I break a rule that I've seen people get kicked out for breaking? Why would I do that, Allie? Why would I do that same exact thing? Like, someone's trying to pull you over. Last gamer, I said he's AFK.
Okay, and also just to let you know, I'm recording still while I'm uploading, so I just got you through that.
Yeah. Well, you technically were AFK. You kind of were.
I'm trying to upload videos so that Godly can see, but I left my recorder on in case if you got removed from gameplay again.
Yeah. But you got the point where I did get removed, or you got the point where I was put on a gameplay team. I got where I was physically removed.
Get that point.
Yeah, Godly, I will ask you one more time to suspend, or at least suspend or demote. Well, technically, Ollie Mars is a PTO, so you can't demote him unless you demote him cadet. But I'm going to ask you to either suspend or kick out Ollie Marps for the second time for harassment. And not exactly abuse tools, because I don't think they abused last time. But definitely harassment.
Are you lagging, B-Scout?
Huh?
B-Scout, where are you currently at?
I'm out by Industrial. Yeah, Godly. See you later.
Yep, the game's lagging for me.
See you later, Godly. I hope you see this video. I hope you like this evidence of abuse of tools, abuse of RFG stick, and the unlawful imprisonment. Yeah, I go by that in lawful imprisonment. Godly.
The game's lagging for me because you and that other officer are still at Route 44 where I was at.
I think you lagged out, buddy. Yeah, Godly. See you later. Next time, if they come on, I'm definitely keeping a dashboard cam on. Seems like Ollie Marps and Trey, they decided to harass me and all that during patrols. And it also now seems like Carson and Ollie Marps harassed me as well during patrols. Yeah, Godly, I hope that you like this video. Hope you love this evidence. And I hope you suspend or demote them. See ya. Bye.